ultimate show. This is Mustache Goals.
Ladies and gentlemen, football fans from around the world, welcome back to the channel. What an unbelievable night of football we have just witnessed at the FIFA World Cup 2026. If you missed Netherlands versus Japan, then you truly missed one of the most entertaining and dramatic matches of the tournament so far. This wasn't just another group stage game. This was a match filled with passion, intensity, tactical battles, incredible goals, and a finish that left fans on the edge of their seats until the very last second. The final score ended 2-2, but honestly, that scoreline doesn't fully capture the emotions, the twists, and the excitement that unfolded throughout the 90 minutes. Japan came from behind twice to earn a hard-fought draw, while the Netherlands will be wondering how they let victory slip away from their grasp. For neutral fans, it was an absolute masterpiece. For Japanese supporters, it felt like a victory. For Dutch fans, it probably felt like a defeat.
Coming into this match, many experts expected the Netherlands to control possession and dictate the tempo, with experienced stars like Virgil van Dijk leading the defence, Frenkie de Jong controlling the midfield, and dangerous attackers capable of creating chances at any moment. The Dutch were considered favourites. On the other hand, Japan entered the game as one of the most disciplined and organised teams in the tournament. Over the years, Japanese football has earned tremendous respect on the global stage because of its tactical intelligence, relentless work ethic, and ability to compete against top nations. Everyone knew Japan would be difficult to break down, but very few people expected them to produce such an incredible display of resilience against one of Europe's strongest teams. The first half was a fascinating tactical battle. The Netherlands had more possession and looked comfortable moving the ball around the pitch. Frenkie de Jong was pulling the strings in midfield, constantly looking for spaces and trying to unlock the Japanese defence. Ryan Gravenberch was also impressive, driving forward and helping the Dutch maintain control of the game. However, despite all of their possession, the Netherlands struggled to create truly clear-cut opportunities. Japan remained extremely organised defensively, maintaining their shape and refusing to allow the Dutch attackers too much room to operate. Every time the Netherlands looked dangerous, there seemed to be a Japanese defender ready to make a tackle, intercept a pass, or force a mistake. One player who deserves enormous credit is Japan's goalkeeper, Zion Suzuki. Throughout the first half, he made several important saves that kept his team in the game. His positioning was excellent, his reactions were sharp, and his confidence seemed to spread throughout the entire Japanese defence. Goalkeepers often don't receive enough attention when discussing great performances, but without Suzuki's contribution, Japan might have found themselves trailing before half-time. Instead, the teams went into the break level at 0-0, with both sides knowing that one moment of quality could completely change the match. And that is exactly what happened after half-time. The second half exploded into life in spectacular fashion. Just a few minutes after the restart, the Netherlands finally found the breakthrough they had been searching for. A dangerous delivery into the box found Virgil van Dijk, who rose above everyone else and powered a header into the back of the net. It was the kind of goal that only a player with Van Dijk's strength, timing, and leadership qualities could score. The Dutch supporters erupted in celebration, and it felt like the momentum was finally swinging firmly in their favour. At that moment, many people watching believed the Netherlands would push on and secure a comfortable victory. But Japan had no intention of giving up. Instead of allowing the goal to affect their confidence, the Japanese players responded brilliantly. They continued pressing, continued believing, and continued searching for opportunities. Their reward arrived when Keito Nakamura found the back of the net to level the score at 1-1. Suddenly, everything changed. The atmosphere inside the stadium shifted. The Dutch players looked slightly nervous, while Japan appeared energized and full of belief. The equalizer was a reminder that at the World Cup, no lead is ever truly safe. What followed was some of the most entertaining football we have seen in this tournament. Both teams pushed forward in search of a winner. The pace increased, the intensity increased, and every attack seemed capable of producing another goal. The Netherlands managed to regain their advantage thanks to a moment of pure brilliance from Crysencio Summerville. Cutting inside with confidence, he produced a sensational finish that flew into the net and restored the Dutch lead. It was a goal worthy of winning any match. The technique was outstanding, the composure was remarkable, and the celebration suggested that everyone connected with the Netherlands believed they had done enough to secure all 3 points. At 2-1 with time running out, it seemed as though the story was written. The Netherlands had weathered Japan's response and found another breakthrough. The Japanese players looked exhausted after their efforts, and many fans assumed there would be no way back for them. But if this match taught us anything, it is that Japan never stop fighting. As the clock moved into the final minutes, Japan continued pushing forward. Every attack carried urgency, every pass carried purpose, every player believed that another chance would come. Their determination was rewarded in dramatic fashion during the 88th minute. A corner kick created chaos inside the Dutch penalty area, and after a flick-on from Koki Ogawa, Daichi Kamada was perfectly positioned to guide the ball into the net. The moment the ball crossed the line, the stadium erupted. Japanese fans celebrated wildly, players ran toward each other in pure joy, and the bench exploded with emotion. It was one of those World Cup moments that reminds us why football is called the beautiful game. For Japan, the equalizer represented much more than just a goal. It represented belief, character, and resilience. Twice they fell behind. Twice they responded. Against one of the strongest teams in Europe, they refused to accept defeat. Their mentality was extraordinary from start to finish. While many teams would have become discouraged after conceding twice, Japan remained focused and continued following their game plan. That mental strength could prove incredibly valuable as the tournament progresses. From the Netherlands' perspective, however, there will be disappointment. There is no doubt that they possess tremendous quality throughout the squad. They controlled large portions of the match, scored 2 excellent goals, and looked capable of winning. Yet football is often decided by small moments, and the Dutch were unable to manage those moments effectively. Twice they held the lead. Twice they allowed Japan back into the game. At the World Cup level, such mistakes can prove costly. If they want to challenge for the trophy, they must improve their concentration and game management during crucial moments. Looking at individual performances, Virgil van Dijk delivered the leadership expected from a captain and contributed an important goal. Frenkie de Jong controlled possession effectively, while Ryan Gravenberch was arguably the Netherlands' most influential midfielder throughout the game. Summerville's goal was a moment of genuine quality and will undoubtedly be remembered as one of the best strikes of the tournament so far. For Japan, Zion Suzuki was outstanding in goal, Keito Nakamura provided a crucial equalizer, and Daichi Kamada emerged as the hero with his late goal. If I had to choose a man of the match, I would probably give it to Kamada because of his overall impact, leadership, and ability to deliver when his team needed him most. This result also makes Group F incredibly interesting. Neither team was able to take full control of the group, meaning every remaining match becomes even more important. The Netherlands now face increased pressure in their upcoming fixtures because dropping points in the opening game can sometimes create complications later in the tournament. Japan, meanwhile, will enter their next match full of confidence, knowing they can compete with anyone if they maintain the same level of determination and discipline. When we look back at FIFA World Cup 2026, there is a very good chance that Netherlands versus Japan will be remembered as one of the standout matches of the group stage. It had everything football fans love: world-class goals, tactical intrigue, emotional drama, late heroics, and an unforgettable atmosphere. It was a match that showcased the beauty of international football and reminded us why the World Cup captures the imagination of billions of people around the globe.
So what did you think of this incredible game? Was Daichi Kamada your man of the match? Can Japan continue this momentum and qualify for the knockout stages? Should the Netherlands be concerned after surrendering a lead twice? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this reaction and analysis, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss any World Cup content. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next FIFA World Cup 2026 reaction video. Until then, enjoy the football and have an amazing day.